That is so frustrating. I was talking this whole time. It's because I've got my microphone plugged in. But I just made a YouTube video and I forgot that I had the microphone plugged in. Hi, macaroni and chicken strips. Hi, ugly guy. Oh, why would you call yourself that? Don't call yourself that. I'm sure you're very handsome. So I was just chatting away for 2, 3 minutes straight. Oh, reverse psychology. So are you like are you saying like you're not are you one of those guys that are actually attractive and you just like call yourself ugly so people can be like, you're not ugly? Girls do that too. They'll literally be so stunningly beautiful and they'll be like, me ugly because I can't get a date. And they're like literally like a 10. Is that what you're doing? Fishing for compliments. Mind you, I can't really see your picture, but I'm sick of making people uncomfortable. Does that mean you're sick of people? Oh, do you mean like people get so insecure because you're good looking? As if that's what you mean. Ooh, dang. Do guys go through that too? Like, do other guys get jealous of men because they're good looking? That's probably a silly question, but I never thought about that. I thought it was just girls. Hi, Lisa. Hey, girl. Hey. Thanks for liking the video. I appreciate that. I was ranting for a minute or 2 minutes straight, not realizing that you guys couldn't hear me. So yeah, but that's interesting. So guys get uncomfortable by other good-looking guys. Hmm. You cute. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely knew that girls could be that way. Like in girl world, it's like if you walk into some type of a party or some type of business setting, people the girls are sizing you up, It's really a competition with ladies, but I just didn't know that it was like that for guys. You learn something new every day. Anyway, what are you guys up to tonight? Oh, you're a boy, Lisa? Are you using somebody else's account? Oh, you're a young little guy. A lot of young little boys are like using their parents' account, like their mom's account or something. No, stop. What are you talking about? You look really young in that picture. So, I usually don't condone children in my lives just because I literally put on YouTube that this was not made for kids. Um, yeah, but don't worry, we won't be talking about anything inappropriate. But so how old are you? You look maybe like 6 or 7. The internet, um, that's my younger self. You're 8. Oh my goodness. Hi, Guru89. You're just starting off on YouTube. I would say I've been on YouTube for a little bit, but I'm just now starting to be more consistent on YouTube. And I've just started recently going live. I know, I've gone live a couple of times, and there's been like guys, little kids coming in, and they're like, "Oh, I'm 8, I'm 9," and I'm like, but yeah, I've been on YouTube for a bit. I started my channel during COVID. I should have kept it going. A lot of money in it. Keep it up, don't give up. Thank you, Guru. I appreciate that. And to think if I since I started it during COVID, if I would have kept going from then, man, I'm sure I'd be paid by now, at least by YouTube. But I started it during COVID because I was like, what else could I do during this time? And I made a couple of viral videos back then and then I just stopped. But I appreciate that support. Do you have a YouTube channel, Guru? Are you gonna start? A lot of people are starting their YouTube channels, which I support. Also, TikTok ban, that thing that got delayed. So now I'm like, okay, was that just like I honestly part of me felt like that was just part of the promotion of it. Like everyone's like, "Oh no, TikTok." So now everyone's like, "Oh, it's not going away." So now TikTok's going to have even more support. And I'm like, "Should I just start on TikTok? Like it's going to be even more powerful now." Yeah, but not really no followers. Okay. Well, if you make content, you'll get followers. Okay, this kind of makes me want to go on a quick little rant. I hope you guys stay for it because I feel like it can really help someone. The reason why I just started going all in with my content was because do you save my comment? No, 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 no. All right, I'm not answering questions until I'm done, finish what I'm saying. So, truthfully, I didn't have a job for like a whole year. And that wasn't because I didn't want to have one. It was just the market was so saturated. But when I was working, I've worked for some pretty good companies over the years. And when I was on LinkedIn, and stuff, like, I felt like I had to watch what I was saying and, like, be very, like, cautious of, like, what I'm doing, what I'm posting, and now I feel free, right? Because I don't work for a company anymore. Now I work for myself, and I just started a business, like, 3 months ago. So I just wanna, like, encourage you guys, if you're not afraid to lose a job, um, then just go all in with your content. And who cares who's watching? Literally, who cares? Because the stuff that you wanna say and talk about out loud is really the thing that's gonna help you gain your community, you know? Like the what you feel on the inside is what's gonna help you grow your channel. What do you wanna make your page about? So my page is about my tagline is "Out of the matrix and into your divinity," and I just made a video about that, which I haven't posted yet. But if you go on my channel, just click on my name and just kind of see like a little bit about what it's about. Like I do spirituality, I do girl talks, like I talk to ladies, we talk about dating and all the normal things and lifestyle channel, like lifestyle vlogs and stuff. Like I was just in Colombia in October. So I did like a 3-part series when I was in Medellin, Colombia. I talked to the fellas too. Like my most viral video in 2024 was for men and it got like I think 4,000 views and most of the comments were from men. The video is called "Here's Why She Won't Submit." And the guys were clicking on that video. They were like, what are you talking about?" But I think I dropped a gem. I think I did pretty good. You play Fortnite? I don't. I don't even know what Fortnite is. Is that like a medieval game or something? I don't even know. I've heard of it for years and I just have never seen it. Lisa Woody, calm down, sir. You're doing a whole lot over there. Anyway, who's still here? I'm trying to see who's still here. I can't really see. I don't know how long I'm going to be live for. I did. If you go on my channel, I did a 3-part series when I was in Colombia. And that's actually all three of those videos I posted back to back. Um, they did pretty well. Like one video got like 572 views, the second one got like 400 something, and the third one got like 300. So like people were like looking forward to those videos, which lets me know, people love travel content. So I don't travel. I do travel decently amount, but I do know that if I'm going anywhere, even if it's in the United States, I'm gonna record myself because people really do enjoy travel vlogs. Like those are really the only vlogs I'll watch. The only vlogs I'll watch are travel vlogs, really. When people are like going, even if they're in the United States, they're like, "Oh, come with me to Seattle, come with me to whatever." Which back on that escape the matrix topic you said, what you really mean by it? Am I talking your language, sir? Okay. If you subscribe to my channel, you will see that I just literally before I hopped on this live, I was recording my video about what I mean by that, but I'll give you a quick little snippet. Pretty much what I was saying in that video without dragging it out is like society is a distraction from what's possible for us. And like there's so many things around us that limit who we really are as divine beings, right? So like a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, I can't do this because I'm that. Oh my god, people treat me like this because I'm that. Oh my god, because I'm black, because I'm this, because I'm that, because I'm Mexican, because I'm blah 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 blah." But that's the matrix, right? Because I'm a woman, because I'm gay, because I'm blah 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 blah. It's the matrix, right? None of that stuff really, really matters, right? Like nothing is stopping what's already inside of you. You following? So my tagline, I say, welcome to the Soul Tribe, where we step out of the matrix and honey into our divinity. And what that means is that you step out of the lies of society and into what's already inside of you, what's been inside of you. So that saying that goes, it's not on me, it's in me. That's facts. It's not on me, it's in me. It's not on you, it's in you. So, hello. Yes, hello, Lisa Woody. You're active in that comment section, I see. What are you sorry about? You say, I'm sorry. What are you sorry? Yes, psychological warfare. Warfare. That is so, 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 so true. Psychological warfare because everything around you is trying to convince you that there's something missing from you. Like as soon as we came to this planet, like as soon as our moms birthed us into this world, we already knew that we were enough, right? Like we, as a kid, that's like the most confident person on this planet is a child. Like debate somebody else on that because it's true. The most confident and self-loving and unapologetic human being on this planet is a child because they came here whole, and it only is when we become exposed to the distractions of this society that we start to lose who we naturally already are, which is crazy. Like how confident and unapologetic we were as kids. Now we had to learn how to like share our toys and not be so self-centered to help, have to be able to have relationships. But we were the bee's knees. Like we knew we were it. Oh, hey Johnny. Right? As kids, like, man, we're it. We know it. I did a speech on that actually. And it's funny because I used this little picture of myself. I keep a picture on my wall of myself when I was like, how old was I in that picture? Maybe like 2 or 3. And this is like my reminder to be who God made me to be, which is this unapologetically authentic person. Strange thing about that, if you able to see it animals are the same way as kids. Yes, they are. Johnny says, "My daughter doesn't understand the concept of apologizing. She will look at you confused as to why." Yes, yes. I feel like, yeah, it's really only us as people. We were like really taught to be super mindful of other people, right? Like so much so where you feel like you have to walk on eggshells. Now, I have to be careful when I say this because I also feel like as a society, we are becoming a little more selfish, and that's kind of scary too. But I want us to find that fine line of understanding that, like, as an individual, you are enough and like amazing. And like, you were literally here for a reason. And when you understand that, there's nobody here that's better than you, right? No one's better than me because of whatever society says that's why they're better. That's the matrix. That's BS. I'm here for a reason. You're here for a reason. And when you figure out that reason, you like feel purposed, right? And none of the other all that other stuff is just a distraction. So, I can go on and on and on. I feel like part of my purpose is to like free myself and to free other people by freeing myself. So when people look at me and think, how is she so authentic and free and, social and this and that? It's like because I freed myself and I figured it out. I just made a video about the movie Wicked. I think sometimes we focus more on what is said instead of where what's been said. Ooh. Okay. I think sometimes we focus more on what is said instead of where what's being said comes from. That is deep. That is so deep. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. And so any pain that you felt as a kid or as an adult, a teenager, an adult, you think like, why am I being bullied? Why am I being treated because I look like this? Why am I being treated because of that? Don't focus on what's being said, focus on where it's coming from. Like, why would someone do that? Why would someone create a structure where they have to be on top? Why would one do that? Why do people do that to other people? Like, are you trying to fill a void? Like, what's really going on? You got to start asking, not it's not even what anymore. It's why, right? The question is no longer what, it's why. Hey Kelvin, how's it going? Long time. Um, Man, that's so deep. But what I was saying, thank you for saying that, Johnny. What I was saying was how I just made a video, and if you guys go on my video tab on my channel, it's about the 5 powerful messages in the movie Wicked. And if you haven't seen the movie Wicked, I really suggest you watch that movie because it's so much deeper than just a green woman. It's way deeper than a green woman. It talks about all the things that people do in societies for power and like, oh my god. I When I watched that movie, I was like, yo, this movie is trying to teach us something. Watch that video. It's kind of long. Like skip to like the 4-minute mark and watch that video. I'm curious what you guys think about it because you could really free yourself when you understand how things work. So, and you know what else is crazy too is that sometimes like other people feel like they have to do certain things and they have to put up this facade or be some type of way because they're experiencing the same things. And so they have to like it's like this push and pull. I hope that makes sense. Thanks for thumbing up the video, you guys. I appreciate that. Calvin, what are you up to this weekend? What's everybody doing this weekend? Does everyone have tomorrow off? It's supposed to be, I think it's MLK Day tomorrow, Martin Luther King. So that's what I did. I went to the MLK parade today, and that's what I was trying to say before someone told me they couldn't hear me. How do I feel about tomorrow? You feel about tomorrow. What is that what you're asking me? How do I feel about tomorrow? Oh, inauguration. Is that Oh, that's right. They made it the same day as MLK Day. That's crazy. Um, I don't feel anything, truthfully. Like I feel and that's another thing too, is that I'm not saying that this new administration coming in, they're going to make some changes and we might feel those changes, but I think also be careful of getting caught up in the matrix, right? Like believing that one person or one administration can change your life or that they're going to stop you you know, from getting ahead. And I think a lot of people are caught up in, oh my God, he's going to be in office. And then what happens is that he'll be in office. It'll be the end of year one of him in office. They'll completely forget he's in office. And then they'll just worry about the next thing. And it's just, that's part of it too, is the media always trying to make you care about something. That's the way to feel. Yes, that is the way to feel. I'm assuming you feel the same way. Like the reality is that people don't like to acknowledge this, but both administrations, they have done some good things. Like the Biden administration, they made it easier for first-time homebuyers. Like they made this federal law that passed that provided more funding for first-time homebuyers, and you don't have to like Biden to you don't have to like him. You don't have to like his administration. You just have to pay attention to what they're doing so that you can benefit from it. That's how I see it. I don't have to like who's in office. All I have to like is or figure out is what are they doing that I can win from? Can I win from this new policy? Okay, cool. One thing about Trump too is that he's a businessman. And if you own a business or you want to own a business, I would say pay attention to the tax laws he's going to pass because one thing about him is he knows how to keep money in his pocket. And I know people think he's all about the rich, but when small businesses, we have to win for them to win too. So I'm just going to be looking out for what types of tax laws he's going to pass so I can see what I can write off if I can. I'm just trying to see how I can win. That's all. I wonder if you guys can hear me if I put it here. Can you still hear me? Like, can you still hear me like this? And then they just acted like TikTok was going to get banned when really Trump's plan was to make the US so powerful. Um, Trump, Trump, he's such a businessman. Like he's so sneaky. He wanted the US to have some say over TikTok because TikTok is so powerful, but obviously TikTok is owned by China. So he was like, if you guys want to keep having access to our American citizens, you pretty much have to create some type of business transaction so that we can have um, some type of connections. Like he's trying to make the US a part of what TikTok's got going on. because he thinks that TikTok will eventually be worth billions of dollars, maybe even trillions. So he's looking at it from an investment standpoint. And so he pretty much kind of scared TikTok to think that we were going to ban it just for them to say, for us to say, no, just kidding. But if you want us to have Americans using your platform, you need to let us get in on it. And so TikTok was like, all right, say less. That is the businessman that Trump is. And if you want to um, win, like pay attention to what taxes he's going to do something so that you can benefit from these taxes. How many followers you got? Because I know you need a certain amount to go live. Do you really? I didn't know you needed a certain amount to go live. Well, if you go on my page, you can see it. Go on my page and subscribe. Click on my name. Can you see my name when I'm live? Because I can only see the chat. I think I have like 897. 897 subscribers. Almost at 1,000. That's definitely my goal this month is to get to 1,000 because I should have had my goal was to get to 1,000 in December before 2025, but I got sick during the winter and I was just doing too much. I went to like 8 holiday parties. It was crazy. Where are you from, Guru? Are you from California, Texas? Like what state are you from? I'm from California. I'm from Southern California. Is that Pennsylvania? Yeah. The pictures are so tiny. I can hardly see people's faces, and it doesn't matter who's here or not. I'm glad you're here, but I was trying to see your picture. I can't see anybody. The pictures are like this big, if that. Pennsylvania. I've never been Pennsylvania. That's Philadelphia. Like that's the city Philadelphia is in, right? That's the city that state of Philadelphia is in, I think. Right? Or am I tripping? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I know my geography. I was trying to make sure. Ay, Dios mío. Do you speak Spanish? Pittsburgh. Okay, yeah. Pittsburgh, Philly, Pennsylvania. I gotta check it out there. I'm curious as to like what it's like and what I'd really like to do is do like a US tour. That would be really nice. Are you Latino? You look Latino in your picture, but I can't really tell. Not that it matters. I'm just curious. I get a lot of Latinos in my live, and they're always talking to me in Spanish. But I really want to do a US tour and like check out more of the East Coast. I really want to go through the South too. Like I want to go to Memphis and do like the whole country bar scene and go two-step in Memphis and watch the live bands and stuff. And yeah, the East Coast. Like I love New York City in the summertime. So nice. Something about New York City. I don't know what that is, but like I don't know. There's an energy to it. that it's just so fun and yeah, so fun. Ah, man. Yeah. So when I decided to go live, I didn't really have like a specific plan, but I wanted to active brings out that energy. Yes, it does. The last time I was in New York City was 2018, and that was before COVID. So like New York City before COVID was definitely a different time. But I haven't been back since, but I'm sure it's still kind of similar situation. Pittsburgh. What is it like in Pittsburgh? I wish I could bring people up to the stage. I don't think I can. I don't know if anyone's still in the room. Is anyone still here? Anyway, yeah, it'd be really nice to do a US tour. So I'm in California, so I would go east. Actually, no, I'd go up north and check out Oregon because I've still never been to Oregon. Maybe not every 50 states, but hey, if I did do every 50 states, I'd go in the summertime so I wouldn't have to endure like the harsh winters of like South Dakota and all those weird places. Not weird places, but just places I wouldn't want to be in the winter. I'm from California. We don't really have like a harsh winter, so I'm sure even Pittsburgh's winter is way more intense than I've ever experienced. So I'm in Southern California, so I'd go up to Oregon, then up to Washington, and I'd kind of make my way. Actually, no, that's not true because if I did that, I'm gonna have to come back down. So I'm gonna just start in Southern California and go east. So in the city I'm from, if I drive 5 hours, I'll end up in Arizona. Born and raised in Cali. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My mom's from here too. My dad is from South Carolina, but he's been here in California for 50 years. So he's pretty much from I got southern roots, right? Like my grandparents were southern, but they migrated west. You ever ask your parents how you guys ended up where they were, like why you guys ended up in Pittsburgh? Really interesting to ask, like why you ended up there. Anyway, I'd start like I would have been from like Oklahoma or South Carolina, but because they had to move west. I got a crazy story about Cali you wouldn't believe. What? I feel like I might know, but surprise me. Maybe I don't. Have you been to California? So, as you're typing right now, but I think I'd start in Southern California, go east, end up in Arizona. No, I go to Nevada. Wait, that's not right. Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma. I don't know how that goes. And then that like I just keep going east, and then I go up north, like hit up South Carolina, North Carolina, keep going up north, go all the way up to like DC, Connecticut, Maine, like go all the way to the top. And then I kind of just make my way back to the Midwest, go to Pennsylvania, Chicago, I don't know, all of the little farm towns. Somehow come back down, go to Colorado, go up, I don't even know, Montana, and then go back up to Washington, Oregon, and come all the way back down to California. I got that whole state beefing with me right now. What do you mean? You have a state as big as California beefing with you? That's impressive. California has 33 million people. I'm impressed. Who are you, sir? Is it gang related? Like, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just asking. Like, why would California be beefing with you? I wouldn't believe it. Try me. Are you like head of agriculture in Pennsylvania and you're like stopping our farmers from like making money or something? In California, like what's going on? Hello to whoever just came in. Tell me what happened. Like, what's the tea? You seem cool. I'm liking your live and personality. Well, thanks. You seem cool too. I just don't know what secret you got about California. Like, I'm curious what's really going on. I don't want to put that on you. Okay. I respect that. Whatever it is, it might be like a lot. So I respect that decision to hold that in. One thing I need for sure though is a massage. My God, like my traps can get so tight. So what are you 3 hours ahead? It's only 5:52 right now for me. So what time is it for you? You work out. I do most of the time. I have not worked out in like I go for walks, but in the last like 2 months, I have not lifted. But I have been going for like 3 mile walks to help myself stay slim. It's 8 p.m. Okay. So you're only 2 hours ahead then. I could have swore you were considered to be on the East Coast. Maybe you're considered Midwest. Midwest to the dirty, dirty. All the way back to California. Hey, whoever sang that song also did a US tour. If you were East Coast, you would be 3 hours ahead, but you're only two, sir. You only 2 hours ahead. You're like on Illinois time, and they're like Midwest. Yeah, East Coast is 3 hours ahead of California. Now, mind you, maybe you're placed on the like on the map, you like are closer to the east, but you might be in that little gray area um where you look like you're on the East Coast, but really you're central. Yeah. Oh, it's 9. Okay, that makes more sense. It's you know what's funny? Do you know Instagram Threads? Some girl on Instagram Threads, she said, "Oh my God, men." She said men on the East Coast are more masculine than men in California. And she was like, and everybody was like, oh my God, yes, it's so true. East Coast men are so masculine. They're like way more like, and the guys in the comment section, some of the guys from California were like, you're just generalizing, you're just, you know. And then the other guys from the East Coast were like, yeah, that's because we're from where America begins. We still have that, you know, that hard work. They were flexing. But that's part of the reason why I want to go to the East Coast because, or not even just the East Coast, just other parts of the US because I want to experience like different types of men and how they are. Like, I don't mean that physically or anything like that. I just mean that's that psychological warfare. Well, it could be, or it could be true because. But let's think about Los Angeles, right? Los Angeles is a city where there's a lot of influencers, you know, the better you look, the better you're treated, especially, and it goes for men too. And so when that happens, you kind of like feel like I don't have to do anything, right? I don't have to be. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But when she said it, I thought, not that it's absolutely true across the board, but that there's probably something to that. There's something to that. Like at the end of the day, people who live in warmer climates, like we can't take harsh climates. Right? Like if I went to Pittsburgh in the middle of right, it's winter for all of us right now. Mind you, it gets cold at night where I'm from because I live in a desert, right? So it gets cold, but not as cold as the East Coast. So anyway, I say all that to say, like, I feel like maybe if you've grown up in like harsher climates, like, hola 13. I won't say anyway. I won't say that guys in California are like all that way, but some of them can be. ¿De dónde me hablas? I wanted at a time to move to New Mexico, Arizona, or Nevada. Those are good places to move. They're also very affordable. And you can get like my cousin just moved to Vegas, so like Nevada, and yeah, she's military though, so like she's kosher, she's comfortable, she's comfy, she's cozy with all of her benefits and such. But yeah, it would be yeah, those are good places to live too because it's way more affordable to live out there. And is that better? Can you guys hear me now? ¿Entiendes el español al 100% o solo un poco? Yo entiendo la mayoría, pero a veces depende cómo me preguntas. No voy a entender. Depende. Pero sí, la mayoría del veces yo entiendo. See, I told you, Guru, I get people in here talking to me in Spanish. And for the record, like, I do speak Spanish. because I've learned it for a long time, and California has a very large Latino population, and kind of took it upon myself to learn it. And when I was in Colombia, I was there for Spanish school and stuff like that. So I would say I'm conversational in Spanish. Ok, entonces quise preguntar en dónde estás. Estoy en California. ¿Y tú? ¿Dónde estás? 13, dame un like. Por favor. Gracias. But yeah, when I was in Colombia, I was there for Spanish school. I'm trying to see you guys' tiny little pictures. Can't see you guys. How old are you? You have to guess. And be honest with your guess. Oh, sí, 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 sí. Sí, pero no vivo cerca de Los Ángeles. Well, ok, vivo cerca 2 horas sur de Los Ángeles y afortunadamente no vivo en el centro, vivo en la costa o más cerca de la costa, entonces no estamos experienciar los fuegos o el incendio. Pero gracias por preguntarme. You look in your 20s for sure. Oh, thank you. I'm no longer in my 20s, but I'll take it. Yo estoy en España. Ah, qué buena. Hi Yash, your name. Mi nombre es Sidika. My name is Sidika or Soulspiration en mi canal de YouTube, en my YouTube channel. No es verano aquí. Aquí es invierno. Let's say 28, 29. Oh. Well, okay, fine, I'll take that. No, you weren't. Shut up. Or maybe you were. It's so funny because sometimes people tell me I look like I'm in my early 20s. Other people tell me I look like I'm in my late 20s. But the skinnier I am, the younger people think I am. So that's why I'm always trying to be skinny. I'm also in California, so like skinny is definitely a positive thing here. The skinnier the better. I know in the South that's not how it is at all. ¿Qué parte de España, 13? Miras. I'm using this little gimbal and it's like blinking. It's gonna like die and my phone's gonna go. It's gonna die in like 5 minutes, maybe less. A real one will like you for who you are. You're right. That's so true. You are so right about that. Por Barcelona. Ah, qué buena. Barcelona. Sí. Lo disfrutarás, California. Y yo tendré que ir a Barcelona. Barcelona. He says he would like to go to California, and I say I'd like to go to Barcelona. A conocerme, to meet me. Oh. Soy una persona muy pura vida. That says pura vida on my shirt, which is I got in Costa Rica. I'm a very like open, friendly person, so. Si quieres conocerme, tal vez conocimos en un café y hablar y conocernos, like, nos conocimos. Me encontraste en Hello Talk. Oh, the Hello Talk. Okay, okay. Well, I don't remember. I can't see your picture, so. I've only met a couple people from Spain. I'm Indian. Nice. I love Indian food, Yash, by the way. Thank you for making amazing food. I appreciate you guys for that. Shout out to y'all. I change my pictures usually. Nice. Can you remind me, like, did we ever talk on like DM, or did we like talk on live? I'm only talking to a few people in Spain because whenever I'm on Hello Talk, and for the record, y'all, Hello Talk is a language learning app where I spend my time learning Spanish. But whenever I talk to people from Spain, because of the 8-hour difference, it doesn't get to happen very much. So I usually only get a chance to talk to people from Latin America because they're only like 2-3 hours ahead. So my Spanish language partners are usually never from Spain. But there was only like one person I was talking to from Spain very frequently. I'm wondering if it's you. Are you the one? ¿Eres la persona? ¿Eres un profesor? Like, are you a teacher at a university? En la universidad? ¿Me entiendes? Oh, okay, no, it's okay. That guy, he was kind of crazy. I think he was like falling in love with me. Soy joven. Oh, okay, okay. Entonces, yo no sé. ¿De España? No sé. No recuerdo, lo siento. Pero dame un mensaje en Hello Talk si te gustaría. Sí. Pero anyways. ¿Qué más, chicos? What else? It's already been an hour since I've been live, you guys. This is crazy how fast time goes. Okay, vale. Suena bien. He says later he'll go to Hello Talk and I see if you I see you. You go live a lot. I would say I try to go live at least once a week. Sometimes I'll do like a couple times a week. So yeah, you can catch me live. If you subscribe, you would know when I'm live. If you want to. I don't force subscribers over here. Only people on this side of town or who want to be on this side of town. On my corner of the internet. Should I? I don't know. Should you? Si tú quieres, papi. If you want to. No pressure. So I went, the parade that I went to for MLK, it was literally walking distance, but I had to walk up so many hills. I had a big breakfast before I left the parade, and walking up all those hills literally made me hungry again. So voy a cocinar tacos. I'm gonna make some tacos. Alright, y'all, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm tired. But good chat, and thank you for coming in to like the video. What foods you like? I like, honestly, I like a lot of different cuisines. I like soul food, I like Mexican food, I like Indian food. I like it all. And I think being in California, really a lot of, mainly the entire US has a lot of different foods. I'm sure in Pittsburgh they've got everything, but my palate is very, very vast. A very, very vast palate. Like, you could give me food from like any part of the world, and as long as it's seasoned nicely and cooked well, I will partake and enjoy it. What food do you like? You guys have Philly cheesesteaks, or is that only in Philly? Like, did it make its way to Pittsburgh? Or the Cheez Whiz? Cheez Whiz. I saw a video on that, like you guys like to eat your Cheez Whiz. Ah, me duele la cabeza. Do you agree that it's better in Philly, or do you think it's all hype? Like, who makes a better Cheez Whiz? Pittsburgh or... Where did it start? I think that could tell you who has the better one. Unless somebody perfected it and made it better. You never had a Philly cheesesteak? I'm in California, and even I've had a Philly cheesesteak. Are you out of your mind? Why are you... Oh. I was gonna say, you're crazy. You never had it in Philly. Okay, that makes sense. You know, once I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, I think I'll be able to type something in the chat. I think that's how that works. So that way I can like pin something in the comment. So when people come in, they'll know the topic and stuff like that. I just made you famous a little. How did you make me famous? Why? For being here? Which I appreciate you being here and chatting with me. I have a friend in Pittsburgh now. I got the world watching me. Well, the whole world wasn't in this chat room today, so. You need to tell the world to come to my channel then. Next time, bring the world in this live with you so that they can find out about my messaging. Okay, well, whenever you're willing to tell it, then we'll talk about it. But until then, I'm gonna call it a night. Also, you guys follow me on Instagram. I post like live stories, and sometimes I'll go live there. But same, my Instagram name is the same thing, Soulspiration with another N at the end. And you can also message me there too, because you can't message people on YouTube. So if you want to like DM me or like say hey, whatever, feel free to do that. So Soulspiration with 2 N's. I'm gonna call it a night, but thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Guru, for being here, and all the other drop-ins. Write it down. I can't. That's what I was telling you. I think I said once I get 1,000 subscribers, I think I'll be able to type in the comment section. That's what I was saying. Let me see if I can write it. I don't think I can. Oh wait, maybe I'll put a... Oop. I'm trying to write my Instagram in here. There you go. That was my way of writing it down. That's my IG handle. So you guys can DM me on Instagram at Soulspiration. Hey guys, thanks for popping in. You popped in right when I was about to pop off. But if you guys like have messages and you just want to say hey, that's my gimbal that just died. If you guys just want to say hey or whatever, then just follow me there and then we can chat. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll go live, I'm sure, like tomorrow or later this week. Okay. Buenas noches. Chao, chicos. Follow me on IG.